Drawing different body types though have been really fun. It like inadvertently gives me confidence and makes me happy to see other chubby characters being someone who's always struggled with body image. Hell yeah, exactly. That's why it's so great to have a variety of different like characters and body types represented. I've been struggling with body image a fair bit for the last few years because I'm a bit of a chubby guy. I'm very short, so it's very obvious on me. I'm a little bit chubby, and that's fine. That's not a bad thing at all, but it definitely has been something I've struggled with a little bit. And drawing myself, especially as like a cute chubby cat boy, has been fantastic for my self-esteem. Like 10 out of 10, I would highly recommend anyone who struggles with body image stuff, try drawing yourself as being really cute and hot. I've done this thing with my persona where basically whenever I draw myself, I try to include basically everything that I'm insecure about. I try to intentionally draw into my character design. So like for example, the blush that's on my character's face is, I believe it's pronounced rosacea, but it's like a skin thing that I have in real life where my face is always like super red and it looks basically kind of like blotchy sunburns. I'm just like, okay, fuck it, like I'll just I'll just roll with it then. So I draw that into myself, and then like the dots that are all over my character's shoulders and legs are I forget what the official term is for it, but it's like called either strawberry skin or chicken skin. My skin has all these like dots all over it that are like raised, and it looks a little bit like acne, but it's like a different kind of thing, and that's just everywhere on me. So basically everything that I have in the past not loved about my appearance, I will just intentionally put into character drawings of myself, and it's helped a lot. I find that it really really has helped me see it as more of a neutral thing or even a positive thing. I have the same thing. I've hated my skin for most of my life because of that. Yeah, I used to really struggle with it as well. Isn't it called a birthmark? No, it's I do have those as well. I have a bunch of moles all over my face and stuff too, which are also in my character design, but it's definitely something that has been pointed out to me by rude people. So fuck it, I'll draw it on my character and I'll make it cute. Who cares? Who gives a shit? I've got moles like crazy, dude. They're all on like one side of my face. Like the moles on my character design are accurate to real moles. I've got them everywhere. Oh my god, while we're speaking of marks and stuff on our bodies, I've gotten stretch marks from being on HRT, and most of them were on the backs of my thighs/legs, and it disturbs me. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear you're having a tough time with it, but I mean, hey, if it's any comfort, I am covered in stretch marks. They're all over my my stomach and my thighs as well, and they're fucking deep, dude. Oh my god, they're like dark purple. I think they're kind of cool though, to be honest. Stretch marks are one thing that has not really bothered me too much. Mine were a passionate red and it was scary. Oh yeah, they can definitely look kind of wild when they first show up. My partner calls them tiger stripes. They're a big fan. I actually really love like little skin blemishes and stuff like birthmarks and freckles. I just find them beautiful. Yeah, same, exactly. I love them. I feel like it's really easy to like feel insecure about that kind of thing, but then like when it applies, like it just, that insecurity just like doesn't apply to other people. I've literally never thought once about it on another person. Then when it comes to myself, I'm like worried about it, and it's like, well, that's silly. If I think they're cute on other people, why would I not think they're cute on me, you know? Something to keep in mind is like, you are not the exception to your own beliefs. So like, if you wouldn't believe that someone else is like a horrible, hideous monster because of like birthmarks or something, then why would you believe that about yourself? You're not the exception, you're not special. You know? My stretch marks are on my shoulders and they're kind of pink, also gonna look like stripes. Hell yeah, that's a cool spot to have stretch marks, that's awesome. Just speaking of like more like body stuff, like one thing that I really want to do, because I have a scar on my neck, and I think it would be so fun to get it tattooed to look like a vampire bite. My mom has always, like, even from like childhood, she was always very encouraging about that kind of thing. One thing she told me right from like when I was a young toddler, she was like, every scar tells a story, you know? So now that I have a bunch, I'm not worried about it. The plan that I have, so I have a lot of tattoo plans. Basically what I want to do is I want to have on my right arm, I want to have a little logo design thing that I design myself for every single major art project that I complete over the course of my life. When I'm like 85, it'll be this huge like patchwork of like all the stuff that I've accomplished. And then on my left arm, I want to have a little design or a big design for everything that's like inspired me artistically. And then the plan is eventually they're going to meet around my shoulders and back and kind of like weave together into like one big like tapestry, basically. I want it to blend with these ones that I want to get kind of around my top scars that are going to be like dandelion stem vines that are going to go over my top scars, and then they're going to kind of curve around my ribs back over my shoulder blades and kind of weave together with all the inspiration and like art stuff. And I'm so excited to get those, and also terrified because oh my god, those ones are going to be so painful. I'm so scared. It's gonna be worth it and I'm gonna do it, but oh my god. I want to be tattooed from like head to toe by the time I'm in my like mid-60s. It's like those comments are always like, well, think about what your tattoos are gonna look like when you're older. It's like, they're gonna look fucking awesome actually, thank you. Dude, I want to get so many more piercings too. I've got my eyebrow one and then my lip piercing, but I want to get like a million earrings. I don't want to get tattoos or piercings, that's fair. They're definitely not for everybody. For me, it's very much like, I was never a big fan of, like, my face, like, in general. And then I forget what my initial reasoning was, but I just, like, wanted to get piercings. And so I just went and, like, semi-impulsively got them one day. And it helped a lot with my own just kind of perception of my own appearance. Because for me, at least, it felt very like, okay, now I've made, like, a deliberate choice in how I look. And so I ended up liking my own appearance way more because it's like, well, even if like certain aspects of my face haven't changed, I'm like kind of designing my own appearance myself, if that makes sense. And it's the same with tattoos. It's like, I want my body to be a work of art that I have deliberately designed.